Welcome. Today, we're diving into the concept of RBAC, a crucial feature in HRIS software. If you've ever wondered how organizations manage access to sensitive HR data, RBAC is at the heart of it. By the end of this video, you'll understand what RBAC stands for, why it matters, and how it keeps your company's information secure. Let's start by breaking down the basics and setting the stage for a deeper exploration of this essential security mechanism. RBAC stands for Role-Based Access Control. In the context of HRIS software, it's a method used to restrict system access based on the roles of individual users within an organization. Instead of assigning permissions to each user one by one, RBAC allows administrators to group permissions into roles, which are then assigned to users. This approach streamlines security management and reduces the risk of unauthorized data exposure. RBAC is more than just a technical term, it's a foundational element of HRIS security. By controlling who can view or edit sensitive information, RBAC helps organizations comply with privacy regulations and internal policies. It also minimizes the risk of accidental or intentional data breaches. In today's digital workplace, where data security is paramount, RBAC ensures that only the right people have access to the right information. Let's look at how RBAC functions in practice. In an HRIS, roles are defined based on job responsibilities. For example, an HR manager might have access to all employee records, while a payroll specialist can only view payroll data. Each role comes with a set of permissions, and users are assigned roles according to their duties. This structure makes it easy to manage access as employees join, leave, or change positions within the company. In HRIS software, common roles might include HR administrators, managers, employees, and IT support. Each role is carefully crafted to grant only the necessary permissions. For instance, employees may only access their own records, while managers can view their team's information. This separation of duties not only protects privacy, but also ensures operational efficiency. Assigning permissions in RBAC is straightforward. Administrators define what each role can do, such as view, edit, or delete records. Once roles are set up, users are assigned to them based on their job functions. This method eliminates the need to manage individual permissions for every user, saving time and reducing errors. Consider the HR manager role. This role typically has broad access, including the ability to view and update employee records, manage benefits, and run reports. However, even within this role, certain sensitive actions like accessing executive compensation might require additional permissions. RBAC allows for this level of granularity, ensuring that access is always appropriate. Now, let's look at the employee role. Employees usually have limited access, perhaps only to their own personal and payroll information. They can update their contact details or request time off, but they cannot view other employees' records. This restriction is vital for maintaining privacy and trust within the organization. A payroll specialist role is another example. This role is designed to access payroll data, process payments, and generate payroll reports. However, payroll specialists may not have permission to edit employee performance reviews or benefits information. RBAC ensures that each user can only perform tasks relevant to their responsibilities. RBAC offers several benefits for organizations using HRIS software. It simplifies user management, enhances security, and supports regulatory compliance. By grouping permissions into roles, companies can quickly onboard new employees or adjust access as roles change. This flexibility is especially valuable in dynamic workplaces. Compliance with data privacy laws is a top priority for many organizations. RBAC helps companies meet these requirements by ensuring that only authorized users can access sensitive information. This is particularly important for regulations like GDPR or HIPAA, which mandate strict controls over personal data. You might wonder how RBAC compares to other access control models. Unlike discretionary access control (DAC), where users can grant permissions to others, or mandatory access control (MAC), which is highly restrictive, RBAC strikes a balance. It offers both flexibility and security, making it ideal for HRIS environments. The structure of RBAC consists of three main components: users, roles, and permissions. Users are assigned to roles, and roles are granted specific permissions. This hierarchy makes it easy to visualize and manage access across the organization, ensuring consistency and clarity. Assigning users to roles is a straightforward process in most HRIS platforms. When a new employee joins, the administrator simply selects the appropriate role based on their job title. This automatic assignment ensures that employees have the access they need from day one, without manual configuration of individual permissions. When employees change positions within the company, their roles in the HRIS can be updated just as easily. By switching their assigned role, their permissions are automatically adjusted to fit their new responsibilities. This adaptability is a key advantage of RBAC, supporting organizational growth and change. If an employee leaves the organization, revoking their access is as simple as removing their role assignment. This immediate action helps prevent unauthorized access to sensitive HR data, reducing the risk of data leaks or misuse after departure. RBAC allows for granular control over what users can do within the HRIS. Permissions can be as broad or as specific as needed, from viewing all employee records to only editing one's own profile. This flexibility ensures that every user has just the right level of access. A key principle supported by RBAC is the separation of duties. By dividing responsibilities among different roles, organizations can prevent conflicts of interest and reduce the risk of fraud. For example, the person who approves payroll should not be the same person who processes it. RBAC also facilitates auditing. Since each user's access is tied to their role, it's easy to track who did what within the HRIS. Audit trails provide a clear record of actions, supporting investigations and compliance reporting when needed. With the rise of cloud-based HRIS solutions, RBAC has become even more important. Cloud systems are accessible from anywhere, making robust access controls essential. RBAC ensures that remote employees and contractors only see the data relevant to their roles, no matter where they log in from. Many HRIS platforms now offer mobile apps. RBAC ensures that mobile users have the same secure, role-based access as those on desktop. This consistency is crucial for maintaining security standards across all devices and platforms. RBAC supports delegated administration, allowing certain users, like department heads, to manage access for their teams. This decentralizes user management, making it more efficient and responsive to changing needs within different departments. Sometimes, employees need temporary access to certain data or features. RBAC can accommodate this by allowing temporary role assignments. Once the task is complete, access can be automatically revoked, maintaining security without manual intervention. RBAC streamlines the onboarding process for new hires. By assigning them to the correct role from the start, new employees can access the tools and information they need immediately, helping them become productive, faster, and reducing administrative overhead. When employees leave, RBAC makes offboarding secure and efficient. Removing their role instantly cuts off access to all HRIS data, ensuring that former staff cannot retrieve sensitive information after their departure. Organizations sometimes need to grant access to third-party vendors or consultants. RBAC allows for the creation of special roles with limited permissions, ensuring that external users only see what's necessary for their work and nothing more. RBAC can be used to segment data within the HRIS. For example, regional managers might only access records for their location, while corporate HR can view all data. This segmentation supports both privacy and operational efficiency. Reporting is a key function in HRIS software. RBAC ensures that only authorized users can generate or view certain reports, protecting sensitive analytics and business insights from unauthorized access. Many HRIS platforms offer self-service features for employees. RBAC ensures that users can only access and update their own information, empowering employees while maintaining strict privacy controls. Workflow automation is another area where RBAC shines. Automated processes like approvals for time off or expense claims are routed based on user roles. This ensures that requests are always reviewed by the right people, streamlining operations and reducing bottlenecks. RBAC supports the enforcement of security policies within HRIS software. By defining roles and permissions in line with company policies, organizations can ensure consistent application of security rules across the board. By restricting who can edit or delete records, RBAC helps maintain data integrity. Only authorized users can make changes, reducing the risk of accidental or malicious data corruption within the HRIS. A well-implemented RBAC system improves user experience. By showing users only the features and data relevant to their roles, the HRIS interface stays clean and intuitive, reducing confusion and training time. As organizations grow, RBAC scales easily. New roles can be created as needed, and permissions can be adjusted without overhauling the entire system. This scalability makes RBAC a future-proof solution for evolving businesses. Implementing RBAC can lead to cost savings. By automating access management and reducing the risk of data breaches, organizations save on administrative time and potential legal costs. Efficient security is not just about protection, it's also about smart resource management. To implement RBAC and HRIS, start by identifying all user roles within your organization. Next, define the permissions required for each role. Then, assign users to the appropriate roles and regularly review access to ensure it remains accurate as roles evolve. While RBAC is powerful, it's not without challenges. Defining roles too broadly or narrowly can lead to security gaps or inefficiencies. Regular audits and updates are essential to keep the system effective and aligned with organizational needs. To get the most from RBAC, follow best practices, define clear roles, limit permissions to what's necessary, and review access regularly. Involve stakeholders from HR, IT, and compliance to ensure the system meets everyone's needs. Looking ahead, RBAC will continue to evolve. Integration with artificial intelligence and machine learning could enable dynamic role assignments based on user behavior or risk factors. Staying updated with these trends will help organizations maintain robust security. Modern HRIS platforms often integrate with other business systems. RBAC ensures that access controls remain consistent across integrated applications, providing a unified security approach throughout the organization. User training is essential for effective RBAC implementation. Employees should understand their roles and the importance of security. Regular training sessions help reinforce best practices and keep everyone informed about changes in access policies. In the event of a security incident, RBAC makes it easier to identify who had access to what data. This information is invaluable for investigating breaches and taking corrective action quickly. Gathering feedback from users helps improve RBAC implementation. Employees can highlight areas where access is too restrictive or too broad, allowing administrators to fine-tune roles and permissions for optimal efficiency and security. RBAC is not a set-and-forget solution. Continuous improvement is key. Regularly review roles, permissions, and user assignments to ensure they align with current business needs and security requirements. In summary, RBAC is a cornerstone of HRIS security. It simplifies access management, protects sensitive data, and supports compliance. By understanding and implementing RBAC effectively, organizations can create a secure, efficient, and scalable HRIS environment that adapts to changing needs. Thanks for watching, and remember, the right access for the right people is the foundation of HRIS security.